don't think I read this one yet. Colibri's note. Keep an eye on Adler. He's hiding something from us. There was nothing in his diary, but when I probed his mind, there were memories of an LSTR unit working at Sierpinski. There's no record of that model of replica ever being deployed here, so we are at Sierpinski, so we're all the way out there. An order for a single unit for some survey work in the mine was briefly considered, but no new orders were made due to the commander's sickness. He's up to some shit. Ah! Warum bist du hier? Seltsam oh, it's gone. Und ich sag... Sterb! Sterb! Wer bist du? Es ist hof... Okay, it's really hard to read. So 132? 99. Ah, 56. This problem seemed to resolve itself before, but now I'm not sure what's going on. Do I need to shoot them? Gib auf. What was the number? Fehler, Fehler. There we go. It took way longer than last time, so I started thinking I was doing something wrong, maybe? I just was not making it anywhere. Postbox key. You taunt me so. Can't reload. Where am I? Gotta go all the way through there for the postbox key. Can I use the eagle key? It's up there, right? So, to the left. Yeah, because it says a respawning enemy. Oh wait, that's the one to the left though. That's what threw me off last time. Okay, eagle key gone. I can go back for the postbox key. Adler's diary. I have been fascinated by a peculiar piece of furniture I discovered in storage. A strange box with a removable dial in the front that was confiscated from a worker some time ago. I was instantly drawn to it, though I'm not sure why. When I put my ear on the mechanism, I can hear it faintly clicking, like a clock. Without Colibri's help, it has become much harder to coordinate the logistics cadre. If there is anything good to say about that woman, it is how she knows how to make others respect her orders, despite her minuscule stature. I went to see her today, but her room is still locked. I had a dream tonight. Another memory of my Gestalt life, I believe. I was wearing my uniform. There was a young woman, her hair white as snow, and I was conducting some sort of test. I had a deck of cards with astronomical symbols on them, and asked her to guess the planet on the card I was holding. I was playing with the mechanical lockbox again, of which I am now sure is some kind of astronomical calendar, when I suddenly remembered a conversation I had with another Replika when I was inspecting the mining site. However, it was clearly a model I have never seen before, some type of engineer with an orange chest piece. In my memory, she was just another member of our staff, but no such Replika was ever stationed on Sierpinski. Replika memory is not the most reliable, they say, but never before have I experienced such a strange phenomenon. The little enigma of that box could only distract me from the chaos around me for so long. All the box contained was a small notebook, of which all pages turned out to be blank. It has been miserable since our beloved commander has fallen ill. I long for her stern guidance, that overwhelming authority in which she bathes a room. A blank notebook. More sick, making my work ever harder. How are we meant to shoulder this workload with no reinforcements? My only consolation is that our Protector staff decreases. As our Protector staff decreases, so does the workforce we oversee. While more and more Replika end up in the hospital wing, Gestalt workers seem to succumb much too fast for any attempts for treatment. Another diary filled, for no benefit other than my own satisfaction. I have not ordered a new one yet, since I spent my last saved ration marks on that marvelous-looking fountain pen, but I guess I'll have to make use of that notebook. Round of pages. This is the lockbox? There's a hole in the front of the box. It looks like something's missing from the mechanism. Elster. LSTR, Magpie. Generation 5 Cosmo Pioneer Specialist. A versatile combat engineer unit, primarily designed for orbital service. These tough and stoic loners are best suited as specialist sappers and scouts. Their technical knowledge and combat capabilities make these units true survivalists, especially when in their iconic white and blue heavy combat configuration, which sports bullet-resistant armor plating on their chest and forearms. Since the original neural pattern for this unit was lost with the destruction of the central neural archive on Veneta, new LSTR units have been produced based on a decommissioned unit from the Penrose program. They're all based on someone. I'm not Elster. Oh, I am LSTR. I thought it was the other one. Whoops. I'm not good at keeping track of these names. They just hyped up that I get a armor upgrade where I'm blue and white. Nothing else in here in particular. If I find the right thing, I can open that up. Okay, I wanted to go back down there, right? So they gave me the lockbox key, didn't they? Curious at that specific... I don't see anything there. But yeah, like that specific bed is illuminated. Where do I actually want to go? It's not the library key. I guess this will get me to... This will get me back there. If I just get past this one enemy. She's in the middle of the room. Bye! There we go. Nope. Because we need the post box. Here we go. Library key. They might have gone a little too overboard on this stuff. Just the way that a key leads to a key. Alright. My health. Yeah, we're good. Dump off the excess and save, just so I don't get myself in trouble by carrying anything I don't need to. It's sometimes debatable whether or not I should even be carrying the extra pistol ammo, honestly. Or if I should just make do with what's in the gun. But I don't want to leave myself completely unprepared. Yeah, people are going to be commenting on how I thought I was a Eula or whatever. Last episode, maybe, or whatever episode. Whoops. Bye-bye. There's just a lot of models, and frankly, I think the lack of individuality is part of the setting, but it's still a little rough trying to tell them all apart when they look so similar in all their bios. A bunch of women with straight black hair, anime black hair, so it's blue or blue-gray-ish. That shine. Mina and Adler. Known Issues Part 3. Destroyed after reading. Classified and all that. MNHR. This neural pattern is extremely stable. Little has to be done to keep Minas happy. They get along well with most other models thanks to their sometimes submissive, sometimes motherly personality. Unlike other models, diary keeping is not mandatory for persona stabilization. Small stuffed animals may be given as fetish objects, though those resembling cats should be avoided as they might cause resurfacing gestalt memories. Adler. Adler units work best when left alone. They do not mix well with their own type. They will usually become very emotionally dependent on their commander. Adlers are very susceptible to bioresonant suggestion, making them fairly easy to control. However, they become bored very easily and may need a new fetish objects at regular intervals for stabilization. Because that's what it's him getting excited about getting a new fountain pen and swapping out all of his journals. Hello. Oh, I have to go between them all. It looks like it slides until... Oh, it's like the ice puzzle. It's like a sliding ice puzzle. It always... Yeah. Yeah, so this indicates I can only go left. Hmm. I can't grab it. I don't know how to pick anything up in there. Or what my goal is in there. Part 4 of known issues, classified. Great care should be given to colibris. Their neural patterns are very unstable, and their bioresonance module makes them very susceptible to influence from others. Like most bioresonant individuals, colibris will often subconsciously create an emotional feedback loop, imitating and then broadcasting the emotion of those around them, acting as a sort of amplifier. While they are trained to recognize and disengage this behavior, already unstable units can sometimes spiral into persona degradation. Due to their bioresonant connection, neural pattern development in colibris varies less than other models. The constant exchange of memories and emotions between units of a cadre acts as a safety net that buffers extreme changes. However, once a majority of units in a cadre degrade, they will drag remaining units down with them. Because of this, it is important to decommission colibri units instantly when they begin to degrade. For persona stabilization, colibris should have access to a well-stocked library. I'm wondering if that's at the core of what went wrong here, since they have a hive mind effect. Who are you? You're not one of our staff. The others. They've changed. We no longer sing in unison. I used to be able to see into their minds. We were as one. Together we guided them all. But now, I can't understand their thoughts anymore. I've never been so alone before. They're still together, and I am here, outside, and they won't let me in. I cannot stand their song anymore. This is the only place where I don't have to hear them. This is the only place I'm safe. I can't go on like this. I wish I'd become like the others too. At least then I wouldn't be alone. I hate this. Maybe we can get you out of here. In touch with anybody else. What did I accomplish by coming here, though? Can't seem to, like, grab anything. Is there anything to inspect in there that would tell me I should want to get it? Huh. Library computer. The briefing room has the weird star map in it. The shrine box that has a weird divot. There's the top again. Are there any unchecked doors? Important items. That's all the way at the top again. Rooms are not color-coded based on whether or not you have anything left to do in them. That system's not used here. I'm worried that I dropped, like, just left something, like didn't find it. That's the admin key. That's what I needed to use to get to the... where we were there, like, a long time ago. It's like, that's my escape, essentially. There's a wall safe and the classroom. Is that like the beginning of the game? Definitely can't get back there right now. 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I don't think I see a specific thing to do with that. Well, my bad. I accidentally solved it off camera. I wanted to just take a pause for a moment and try to assess things for a bit. I don't understand what they're going for visually with this puzzle. There's like a gap on the bottom left here, so I thought it was like a claw machine or a vending machine. You go get the thing and then you bring it over here to the bottom left. Or something. But it's not really a puzzle worth showing, so it's not really a big deal that I kind of skipped it. But you basically just go through the bottom left and then slide around the bottom, go to the right a bit, then back up to arrive where I am. And the moment you overlap that black book, it instantly just is in your lap all of a sudden. It's just kind of strange. I thought I had to go find a book and bring it to the exit or something. I guess it must just teleport whatever is inside of that thing, and then it pops out of this, and like this is not physically the exit to that necessarily. I don't know. It's a strange device. Anyway, we got the thing. The puzzle wasn't that hard, but it wasn't entirely. I had trouble reading what I was going for. An astrolabe. Okay. Well, that's going to be for the star map then. It's an astrolabe. An orrery showing rotating view of relative positions. Okay. A strange clockwork-like dial mechanism with the astronomical symbols in the front. This matters, though. Let's see. Just gonna go ahead and take a screenshot of this for our own sake. Get me out of here. Because we might need this information. As I go back to the shrine box. Up north again. The astrolabe does something. And it's shaped like part of the thing. And the fact that this place is listed as a puzzle still. Oop. Oh, they're both awake again. Cool. Okay. Okay. Shit. So this star is what we noticed was on Heimet. So we need to orient that as being north? How do I know what everything else is? What's noteworthy to me is that there's 3 different rings here, but on our map we have Rot, Front, Kitez, Vintfa, and Vinfata, and Buyan. Nope. Let's see. This is probably route front, it's just a big circle. This is closer to the front. There's only so many configurations, thankfully. Oh! Okay, I was right about that much. So ultimately, Vintfa and Kitez are next to each other anyway, so I guess it doesn't matter which one you're talking about. But yeah, I just had to orient things based on how things look on the solar system, which I thankfully screenshotted, so that wasn't so hard. Administrator's key. We're able to take the elevator. Shrine diary. I've started yet another new diary. How time flies. The work is dull and monotonous as ever in Sierpinski, but a bright light illuminates my day. Today, I was invited to a meeting by Commander Falk, and she was as magnificent as ever. Another day passes. During my meeting with the commander today, I felt the strangest sensation of familiarity as I sat with her. Sadly, our meeting was interrupted by an unexpected power outage. I've been feeling strangely paranoid these days. Never before have I felt so strongly the sensation of déjà vu as I have these past few days. When I checked the pages of my diary today, I noticed that for some inexplicable reason, I seem to have dated my previous entries with today's date. What an embarrassing mistake. Every day feels a bit like I've lived it before, and even stronger is the sensation that something is, somehow, just slightly out of place. The days are just not changing. Why is my diary filled with entries I cannot recall writing? Why are they all dated today? Has the loss of my beloved commander finally gotten to my mind? Am I going insane? I fear what will happen to me if anyone finds out. I am alone in this. If they discover my notes, I'll be discommissioned too. Something is wrong. I can feel it. Is this really madness? When I read the pages of my diary, I recall events that never happened. A yesterday that never was, yet it feels as real as the one I actually experienced. This cannot merely be a defect of my mind. It feels as though in this room, I peer into another version of reality. How? I do not know. Perhaps I, too, have become sick, like the others, without realizing. But I will not succumb. A slow accumulation of reproduction errors, a gradual corruption of information, a story, misremembered, slowly morphing with each retelling, like genetic material, mutating and evolving, like the replica mind, copied over and over from an aging template. I do not know, but I will find out. The answers lie below. I can feel it. Someone, or something, calls me from there, in the mine. This is Lovecraft robots, isn't it? Y'all were up to some shit. Everything kind of all fell into place together, didn't it? All the final steps were all on the same floor together. Bye-bye! I'm okay. Here we go. Ooh. I'm thinking I'm gonna want to stock up on weapons again. Maybe not ammo, because I'll probably pick some up in the fight. But we're about to finish a big area and take the elevator to the next area. So, last time I finished a big section, we had a boss fight, so I feel like I should engage basic pattern recognition and hope for the best. I don't really want to use up an inventory slot for the flashlight, but I also don't want to get blindsided by finding out that I really needed a flashlight.